I like that I have so much access to feedback between you and David and Steven. Josh has been really helpful as well, and Will, Julia. I like that there's opportunity to also make mistakes, and then they like, well, I mean, you guys call me out on it, as well as other members of the program that have been in longer. So that's I'm pretty happy to be a part of the team, and we're all growing together as men. So it's good to be there. The most valuable part is definitely the feedback, because you always have something that you can do, and if you're going in the wrong direction, someone can always point you in the right direction. And just having that experience that you have available to us as a, as like a student, that mentorship that really comes in handy. And that's really the biggest part too, right? Because they can always say like, hey, you can go out and take pictures and stuff, but you need to know how to use those pictures. You need to know what to look for. My dating life was pretty inconsistent. Before I joined the program, it wasn't where I wanted it to be. Now I can get pretty consistent dates. If I want to go on 5 dates a week, I can. Obviously, I'm a pretty busy guy, so I don't have to do that, nor do I want to. But it also has made me feel a lot more confident in my ability to approach women in person. And now I'm not, one of the other things that I appreciate about this program is I'm not so afraid to like put myself out there. I don't mind having my friends take pictures of me doing cool things, because I'm like, whether this is for dating or not, I can use this picture, just for myself, just to have. So I'm not afraid to, like, I guess, just be a presence. And that's really helped me out too with my like work experience. Because I mean, you have to establish yourself in your work environment and in the house environment as well. So before I joined the program, my dating was sporadic. I would maybe every once in a while get a good match on Hinge and then go on a date, which would lead to maybe a second date. Sometimes it wouldn't really lead to anything. I definitely wasn't bringing girls home. And because of the program now, I have like every time I get the opportunity, if I want, I can just, at least shoot my shot. And I'm not afraid to do that either. My dating life now is way better. I know anywhere I go, if I'm in the airport, if I'm, just going out to get gas, shopping, if I'm at a rave, or just walking down the street, I can go at least talk to a woman that I find interesting and, kind of go from there. So on the day to day, I really don't swipe as much anymore, just because, I've already got a couple of girls that I've been seeing for a while, and I kind of like that rotation. So far, my dating life has been much less frustrating. I know that, like, in the back of my mind, I don't have to do it. But now it's more like I want to, because it's fun, because I enjoy making those connections. I enjoy going out and, if I'm in a new city, they can show me around and I can explore something new with them, create that exciting memory. Or if they're new to Vegas, I'm like, hey, I'm your tour guide. Let me show you the cool spots. Let me show you where to get a good drink. And then we can have some, good memories in the process. And I'm not so attached to that, that outcome anymore. Like whatever happens, happens. But obviously I can still guide in any direction if I want. What does it feel like to be able to get dates on command? I think it's very empowering. It's a awesome feeling to have that confidence and know that you can do it. Like you can actually go out and do the things that you want to do and not be worried about failing, because failing and success are one and the same. So you just do it. I have met some amazing women. I've met some not so amazing women, but those are all experiences that you learn and you grow from. And in the future, when my younger siblings start to date, like I can share that experience with them, like, hey, this is what to look for, this is what not to look for. But it has been incredible to have that journey, to be able to go through it and grow as a man, grow as a person. My level of optimism before I joined was definitely much lower. I was kind of hopeless. I wasn't really seeing the results that I wanted. And there were times that I'm like, man, I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to really go out. I'm not going to do things. I'm going to just stick to myself and work on myself. But the stark contrast is so crazy. I'm like, well, I can work on myself. I can still go to the gym. I can still eat healthy. I can still do the things that I want to do and, talk to women while I'm doing it. It doesn't have to be like all my attention is focused here. The benefits that I've noticed from the program are the women that are attracted to me that I wasn't necessarily trying to like, that I didn't notice, that I wasn't like trying to like attract in the first place. They kind of like gravitate towards me. Another one is just overall confidence. I can talk to my bosses and they all have much higher rank than me. They've been serving longer. I can talk to them and not be worried about, am I going to come off as needy? Am I going to come off as insecure? I state what I need to state. I say what I need to say with respect and good intent. And another thing I've also noticed because of the cold showers and the consistent routine is that if my mood is ever down, I know I could just do something to fix it. I can pick myself back up. And doesn't necessarily mean that I need to go out and I might be feeling super depressed one day and then go take a cold shower and it's all gone. It's more like, all right, well, now I feel better. I feel like I can definitely do more with my time, do more with my day. I don't have to live in that little bubble. What impact this program is going to have on my life moving forward post program? I think it's going to make me a better friend. It's going to make me a better brother. It's going to make me a better boyfriend, husband, lover, whatever you want to call it. It's going to increase my enjoyment of life because, that dance between the masculine and feminine is beautiful and I love it. I actually kind of wrote down some notes on that too, but I really love that, that game of seduction. I like that dance. I mean, I like to actually dance, but because there's someone else involved, it makes it much more fun. You're learning cool things about other people. And overall, it's just going to increase my enjoyment of life and make me a more fulfilled person. How much time has this program saved me? I think it saved me quite a bit of time. Maybe I want to say probably about 5 years. If you're on the fence about this program, trust the process, trust yourself, but you got to put the work in. There is nothing that is going to fix your problem if you don't put the work in. Even if you fail, you're going to fail. There are going to be days that you're not going to be able to, get the results you wanted, but that's part of the process. And honestly, the best investment you can make is in yourself, because at the end of the day, that's what you got. Cars break down, houses burn down, all that stuff. But you can trust in yourself. And if you put the work in and you invest in you, then you'll get what you put in. So